Okay, so we're going to continue from where we left off last time. So, quick summary of what happened last time. You guys ended up helping Lieutenant Lin Kai figure out that she was being framed by an assassin guild, of all things. Um, and this guild is actually familiar with. Oh, actually, no. Was it familiar with your character? I can't remember. Hold on. Not Revenant, but Link. Because you. I think it might have actually been Revenant. Oh yeah, it was Revenant. So Revenant, he is also a assassin for hire, but he has a moral code. This assassin guild, according to him, does not have any moral code. They, if you pay them, they'll do the job regardless of how dirty or how bad it is. So, unfortunately, interrogations went poorly, and the guy yeeted himself off a building after taking a poison pill, and ended up getting himself killed. Um, as such, though, you guys approached the paladin Artemis Black, the one who is currently acting commander of the militia in the city, and he said that the charges will be dropped for the lieutenant. However, he had to consult with the noble in Finalia, the one in charge of the city, to see what is to be done with her position, considering the fact that twice now she has been people have attempted to kill her, whether it's on your side with the militia that don't like her and think she's a traitor and a spy, versus the assassin that attempted to kill her for what is an unknown reason at this time. So it's basically where we have left off. uh, was there anything you guys wanted to do in the city before we get moving?
Can't think of anything.
Okay, that's fine. So the Artemis Black will return after an hour or so of deliberation with the noble, and the consensus is that there is a important assignment that has been handed down from the king of Valdoria, and this important assignment has been given to this noble to, you know, give to one of his men that he trusts. Considering the fact that the lieutenant has been um, kind of usurped in power and no one really will accept her leadership in Finalia, the lieutenant has been assigned to this little excursion that they're planning. So basically, Artemis Black advises you that your group, considering your competency in this matter and the fact that you have gotten to know the lieutenant a little bit better now and you kind of trust her and she trusts you, you guys have been assigned as a sort of mercenary escort to an ambassador convoy that you guys will be escorting out of the city of Nyquil and head towards the Wanti city of Al Shahar. So A L apostrophe Shahra. That is El, yeah, El Shahar. So this is their capital city that they have in the Wanti region. So the gist of it is you will be escorting this ambassador convoy to that capital city in order to convince the Wanti to join Valdoria against the Kongai Empire.
Okay.
And the lieutenant is going to be in charge of security for the convoy, and you guys will assist her with that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Artemis says, "Do you guys have any questions regarding this or any concerns?"
How much will we be paid?
So he has attempted to negotiate a weekly wage of 2 gold pieces for each of you. The trip itself will be about um, just over a week and a half of travel. So the first 6 or so days is going to be going from Finalia to just a little past Nyquil. So you go to Nyquil, you meet with the ambassador convoy there, and then you'll spend another 2 days travel before you are to make camp. And then the next 6 days will get you from that camp all the way to Al Sahar. So to give you a better idea on how that works, I will show you the map real quick here. Okay, so you guys, if we zoom in here, you guys are in Finalia. You're going from Nyquil all the way down to Al Shahar. So from Finalia to Nyquil, you're going to be about here, roughly, is where you will set up camp. That's the plan. And then from that point all the way to Al Sahar. So right now you guys are just asked to pack up your things. You will meet with the lieutenant, and then you will begin your trip to Nyquil first to meet with the ambassador and his convoy.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Nyquil, city of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
On the note, give me 10 seconds, and you grab my DoorDash that's at the front door.
Yep.
It's like 3
Okay. So, Lieutenant Lin Kai will meet with you guys now. She will thank you again for your assistance with clearing her name. And as much as she is a little bothered by the fact that she had to leave her post, she hasn't been demoted. She's just been reassigned. So she figures it's probably best to serve the king in this capacity rather than try to convince the militia here that she is not a spy, because the majority of them don't trust her right now. At least not enough to make much of a difference. All right. So, is there anything you guys want to do in Finalia before you leave, or are you ready to pack up and head out?
I'm gonna buy a healing potion because I just realized that I don't think we have any healers, so probably having one could hurt.
Okay.
Or multiples.
Yes.
One major healing potion, 1d4 coming up.
I'm sure that would go well. No, it's going to be a regular healing potion, like out of the book. 2014 rules.
They're 50 gold per.
Yep, 50 gold per. And if you guys, again, want to, you can pool your money together. It's up to you.
How much money do I have? Where's the money?
You guys should have already been paid for that one job escorting to Fort Brannock. I gave you that like a session ago, or at least over a session ago. So that should already be in your inventory.
A cool 12 gold pieces.
Yerp.
About a fifth of a potion. Let's go.
I can offer 15. But we need more funds, you know.
Yes, and we're only going to be getting paid 2 gold per day with this.
Yeah, so 2
That
times...
feels like a ripoff.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
times 6 is going to be 12 per person. And then if you make the travel all the way, you're going to get 24 gold total per person for the entire convoy escort.
Don't worry, folks. If we ever get there, we'll rob a bank. I know a good place to do that.
There you go. That's a positive
I'm
way
gonna
of
mark
thinking.
down my 50 gold for a potion at healing.
Okay.
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2 potions?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Because Trixie does not want to spend her money on things.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, and as you guys are traveling, I'll offer you guys some options for downtime. So you already purchased magic items. If you guys... Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so there is the option, if you want, to go to a pub and gamble, if you so choose.
Nothing to debt. Yeah, sure, Smex.
I'm just saying, if you guys have any money that you want to risk in a game of chance, then you can certainly try. And I can offer you a couple different options for that.
Great, now we have loot box mechanics. Thank you, Felvin.
I have proficiency in playing cards. Would that help with this?
So, we can do it one of two ways. We can actually play the game, or we can base it off of your rolls, what cards you end up getting to win. So what I mean by that is the higher your roll that you do, the more likely you will win the hand.
Free
So-
Dragon Ante, I get a flight of 13.
I have no idea how to do 3 Dragon Ante. I got 3 options for you. You can do Blackjack, you can do Texas Hold'em, or you can do Roulette.
Because I'm proficient in a 3 Dragon Ante deck and Sleight of Hand too. I can have some fun.
Yeah, we could roleplay that if you want to play 3 Dragon Ante. We just do your rolls instead.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I usually can fleece most people
Sounds like a
or
plan.
something at least.
All
And
right.
if not, I always have something to get me out of the out of there in a hurry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'll look up 3 Dragon Ante because I've never RP'd that really.
Oh, it's not really complex, but pretty well. You have cards that are numbered between 1 and 13. Those denote different powers of how powerful the cards are, and there are different flights of dragons. So you have all the colors of all the dragons, all the chromatic dragons, and all the metallic dragons, and each of them do specific things depending upon what you play. They're
Okay.
all written on the cards, but
It looks like the-
simplifying it for the most part, you get cards drawn one at a time, and as you play them, they do different things to either the pot of gold, the pot in the center, or to other players, making them either have to pay you gold, or you have to pay them, or other things like that.
Okay.
When you make a 3-card hand, then you have the 3-card hand done. That's your hand, and you add up the amount of points on each, and you get your highest point total. Your highest point card is counted unless you have 3 of a kind for numbers, in which then you get all 3, or all 3 dragons. If you have all 3 of the same dragon, then you also get all of the 3 cards added to your total. You get points, and those points equal how much gold is taken out of the pot. When the pot is empty, the game is over, or if somebody runs out of coins. And each person starts with the same pot of coins. So I think it's like 25.
Okay. All right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, we can RP that. So basically, it's a point-based game on depending on what cards you get, and there is a buy-in, and then once everybody has had their cards all dealt out, then you divvy up the pot based off of whatever
Yeah, and there's an
money
ante,
there
of
is.
course, and everything too, because everybody puts into the middle, into the pot for things and so on.
I'll leave out the ante. I'll keep it simple. So, for you specifically, we're going to say that the buy-in is going to be 5 gold per person. We're going to say that the pub that you guys went to, Trixie is going to be playing against 4 other people, so 5 total.
Sitting on a stack of books.
Mm-hmm. So buy-in 5 gold, 5 people, 25 gold total pot. So,
All right, let's.
how to roleplay this exactly? Okay, I have an idea we could try. So, we're going to say that you get your first hand, Trixie. It's a decent hand. I don't know if it works the same with poker. Are people allowed to just like fold?
There's no folding involved in it at all.
Just
because
bluff.
You're not bluffing against. You're not bluffing against other people, except in the state that you have a stronger hand.
Okay.
It's not as much of a game of skill as it is more RNG for it. But
Luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna say player 1 is you. So player 2 and 3,
Like poker, though.
yeah, player 2 and 3 look like they've gotten a decent hand. Player 4 scratches his chin and doesn't say anything. Player 5, you can't get a read on. They're very stoic.
Who is dealer? I'm not dealing this turn, right?
No. We'll say player 2 is.
Okay. I don't want this to go on for too long, but so
We'll do 3 rounds, and most likely you'll have to do insight or investigation.
Investigation is my definitely my strong point. Insight, I can't tell broadside of a barn what anyone's thinking.
Yeah, so investigation, I'll say, what are the odds of you getting a better hand? Insight is what other people are thinking, if they're bluffing, if they're making it look like they got a better hand, they actually do, that kind of thing.
Yeah, let's do an investigation check. Technically, I also have skill in the cards themselves, so I can actually use that as well.
Okay.
Because I have the card game, but my investigation and my playing cards are both the same because they both run off of intelligence.
Okay.
All right, so let's do a first check. That's not bad. That's an
It's
11.
too soon to tell what kind of hand you have right now.
Yeah. All right, we'll do another. We'll do the second card.
Okay, so you do the second card. This one, we'll say, makes your hand stronger. I'll just be vague enough for that. Player 2 and 3, they look a little disappointed, and they can't really hide that very well. Player 4 is very excited. Player 5, you got no read on. Again, this guy's like cool as a cucumber.
I'm not even gonna get into what the Arcana card's doing this, but
No, it's okay.
lets you trade cards with opponents and other things. So you can, if they're like very happy with a good hand, then you can steal one of their cards and give them one of your bad ones.
Maybe later on down the road, I'll buy the game, and then we can learn how to play it and show people how to do it.
You know I have it.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
can show you. But in any case, let's push a bit. Well, my charisma is okay. Actually, it's quite good. Let's bluff a bit.
Okay.
Deception. So I'm gonna bluff to show them I have a better hand than what I have.
Okay. You definitely convinced the first 3 players. 2, 3, and 4 kind of look like they're like worried. Player 5 doesn't budge again. This guy is like a robot almost, like indiscernible.
I'll put 5 of my pot in for a bet.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Like I said, I'm gonna run it like poker because it's just faster and easier
Yeah.
instead of worrying about rules.
Okay.
Surprise element throws a snake.
Yeah.
We're gonna say. We're going to say that the pot is currently sitting at 30 gold pieces, because this is going to be the second last round, because you're going to get your third card and then finish this up. So, with your bet of 5, 30 goes in. Or sorry, it becomes 30. Third card flips over. Go ahead and roll either insight or investigation to see how your hand is.
Ooh, that's really good.
You are very confident that you probably have either the best hand or second best.
That's the problem. First, it's either first wins or you're a loser. So, let's intimidate the last guy. See if I can get him to
Crack a little, yeah.
back down. Ooh, that was close.
Nothing. You can't get a read on this guy.
Must be a severe unfortunate.
Yeah, I was about to be like, oh crap, why me again?
Could there be a chance where you throw in a joke to throw him off?
No, he already did intimidation, didn't work.
Yeah, see, if I was dealer, I could sleight a hand, but there's not really much I can do. I don't have. Well, I do have a deck of cards with me.
That's okay. We don't have to get into like the nitty gritty of it.
Sleight of hand a card in, make my hand even better. Go, ha! You can't beat this.
So do you have anything to bet, or are you going to hold off?
Play pot of greed.
I can put in another 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and push him off of the hand.
All right. So overall pot is now at 50 gold pieces with everybody putting in money.
Yep.
Doesn't look like player 5 has twitched even a little bit. So everybody reveals their hand. 2, 3, and 4 out of the game pretty much. They didn't get pretty much anything. I would say player 4 got a portion, but not very much. He got like 10 gold pieces. You and player 5 flip your cards. You see that player 5 has a hand that is not better than yours. He does get a portion of the pot. So we're going to say he got 15 gold. So 25 gold to the other players, and then the pot was 50, so you get 25 gold pieces from that one game.
Well, leave it at that because I don't want to take up too much time. With
That's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Anybody else want to do some gambling?
Blackjack, please.
Okay. Anybody else want to do blackjack?
Sure.
I don't wanna.
Playing blackjack, or we just roll?
We're role playing it. It'll be quicker.
I have a deck of cards. You can't see.
All right.
You can't see what you're playing.
I throw a bomb.
So, 2 want to do blackjack. Hivsham, did you want to?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So, Nemea and sorry, your character was. I'm so bad with names. Everything's blocked off. There, Link. So, Nemea and Link, you guys go to. Do you guys want to be in the same table or separate table?
Playing against the dealer, not each other, yeah. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. So you guys go to the same table with the dealer. So I will say, Nemea, you get a 5 and a 7. And Link, you get a 10 and an ace.
Same sign color?
Color doesn't really matter.
Not for blackjack.
You don't want to go over 21 points. That's basically how it goes. Oh,
Yeah,
and
right.
the dealer, you can see, has a 8.
Oh. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background.
You're fine.
It's the case. I'm gonna go let him outside.
I hit.
Okay, you'll hit. So, you had a 5 and 7, so your total is currently 12. You get a 9.
Nice.
The dealer hits. They get a 5.
So I stand.
Okay. The dealer will also stand. And Link, I'll wait for him to get back real quick.
Dealer hits until they hit over 17. Tire hit over 17, at least for casino rules. They'll stay on a 17 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, any further bothering me. So where are we at right now?
You are either going to hit or stay. The other 2 stayed.
Okay, and
You got a
said
10
I
and a
had-
1.
Actually, an ace is 1 or 11.
He could choose, yeah. Actually, never mind. You're already at 21, technically.
He's got a blackjack.
Yay!
So I'm guessing you want to stay then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Link got 21. And Nemea, you got 16, 17,
21.
18, 21. And the dealer got 11 plus 8. So 19. Dealer loses. We're going to say... Well, okay. It's a little late to ask this now, but I will. How much money did you guys bet?
I would have only thrown in 5, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Base,
won't
the
take-
base value of 5 is probably the best for it.
I won't take advantage. It'd be like I bet my entire purse.
I appreciate that.
I was going to, honestly. But no,
I
it's fine, I'm
not only did I bet the entire purse, I took the entire group funds and also bet those as well.
Yes. We're going to say that, Link, you put in 5 as well, just to be fair.
Yeah.
You guys got 15 gold back total each. Do you want to go another round?
No.
Okay.
I'll live with this election of funds.
Cool. We will close out the gambling. So, that is what you guys earned for that evening.
How much gold does the group have in total?
Got 89.
I'm sitting at 117 after I bought the 2 potions, thanks to that.
Nice. Okay, so you guys aren't completely poor.
No, Trixie's living the high life.
Mm-hmm.
According to her, which is like maybe normal living standards for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
She's happy she has a soft bed that's actually comfy.
I will also say, while you guys were having your little entertainment, Al, what were you up to this entire time? You just sitting at the bar?
Yeah, probably a bit. Then like, I'll go out and explore some more stuff. Like get news about what's going on with the city. Whether they're fixing stuff and any news from Kangai. What they said about what happened and stuff like that. Get some rumors going.
Okay. Overall, you find that they're back to working on the wall. They have voluntold a bunch of people from the city to assist, and they are more than willing to assist because right now it's either they get this wall back up and safe or they get attacked again, hopefully not anytime soon. The sentries, from what you can tell, are being run ragged. They're basically on 24-hour shifts because they, again, don't have enough people, and the people that they did have, quite a few of them either got injured or even killed from the last attack. So unfortunately, it looks like these guys are getting a little irritated. But you do have the local town militia that is trying to pick up the slack. These guys are completely untrained, though, so they don't really know what they're doing. They just patrol around the inside of the gate, make sure there's no cracks or anything that looks out of the ordinary. Someone may have jumped over the ruined wall or something. Try to keep the thieves at bay as well from stealing supplies that are left out, that kind of thing. Overall morale, from what you can tell, is pretty mixed. Rumors have spread that the lieutenant is leaving the city, which has kind of perked up spirits a little bit. But a lot of people are still upset over the fact that she was not hung for her treachery, which a lot of people still believe is the case.
Okay, and I assume military and the others are telling people not that she's still not guilty and everything.
The higher ups,
Who
yes.
are they blaming actually?
They're not really blaming anybody except the lack of defense and the lack of manpower, which is now kind of escalated to, well, whose fault is it then? Is it the nobles? Is it the king? Who do we direct our ire towards? So everyone's kind of arguing back and forth between that right now.
Yeah, but what are the rumors those bloody X attacked us? Who do they blame? Kangai or somebody else? Or someone
Oh, the attack is definitely blamed on the Kongai, but the anger has shifted from the people who attacked them to who's responsible for the lack of defenses.
Yeah.
They have moved on to blaming internally. Yes. It didn't take long. You guys have been maybe here a few days. Maybe 4 or 5 days at most.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, the ones that we're betting, you guys notice that there is some hooping and hollering happening off to the corner where the roulette table is, and you kind of see the lieutenant of all people, dressed in normal clothes, normal civilian clothing, playing craps and taking a pile of chips, just almost as big as the length of both of your arms and just like drag it towards her, laughing.
Smoke bomb steals it all.
She throws it in a satchel and walks towards the place where she gets paid out.
You ever see what happens when you use a bag of 1,000 ball bearings on somebody carrying something like that?
Well, that'd be interesting.
Not that I would, because I like her. So
That's fair.
Is it too late to go on our own thing, or are we on this now?
What were you thinking of doing?
Trying to find a magical shopkeep that sells magical items.
Oh yeah, you can go and do that now. This is your downtime, right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you guys spend more time on your downtime, we're just gonna like zip into like the next part of it. We're gonna skip all the travel activities that may or may not have occurred. If you guys want more downtime, I'm fine with that.
I'm only doing this one thing, because like I said, I do want to try and get a magic ocarina. But actually, since you said it may be expensive, could I do it in like tiers? Like it could be like a starter magical arena, and then can get more.
arena for beginners.
Better.
like one that's made out of pink and plastic and it's smaller than a normal size one. Let me actually check something.
Comes with the instruction book.
Yeah, it's literally like playing Do You Want to Build a Snowman? It's like that recorder type deal. Do, 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 do.
We are number one.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if one actually exists in 5th edition. I'm actually looking now here. Yeah, these are like custom, or it's not really 5e. And you're not a ranger.
Instrument tiers for magical depends on what the magic is. If it's a mundane magical thing, like it's not duplicating any ability or anything, it becomes just an exquisite version.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just make it as it's more expensive, but it doesn't. And maybe it does lilting notes or butterflies fly out of it or something or other. But it's an aesthetic.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I would make it aesthetically. It's an ocarina, but lore-wise, it is a D&D 5th edition magical
Lute.
Instrument.
You play
Instrument
a song,
works.
certain things happen.
Yeah. Let me look, because there is one that I see here. I just don't know how much I would charge for it. Let me see here if there is a table real quick. How much gold do you have?
I have 140.
140. Because it depends on the rarity of it, and magical items in 5e are based on their item rarity, their type. So the one I am looking at is a wondrous item, which is considered extremely rare. Way more than 140. I guarantee that.
Can I barter and try to get that?
No, you will not be able to barter something that's normally worth 5,000 gold pieces.
How about I shoot you instead?
You can, and then we will never play this game again. Yeah, because like we have uncommon. Uncommon is like up to 500 gold already. You're not going to get a wondrous item. So I'm going to say for now, no. I will look into this further, but I would recommend you save your money if you want something that strong. Because a wondrous item is insanely expensive.
Okay, yeah, I'll save my money then.
Okay, yeah. I can't say I can give that to you yet. We'll have to wait. Okay, so anyone else want to do shopping before we head out?
Not enough
enough money, my lord.
All right, not a problem. Okay, so
Yeah, I think I'm good.
you guys start making your way to Finalia, or from Finalia to Nyquil. We're going to say that you guys have an uneventful travel. Um, and by the time you get to Nyquil, we're going to say it's, I don't know, it's been a few days. Um, so we're going to say it was 2 gold pieces per day of travel, I believe it was. And you've got 12 days of travel. And you have traveled, we're going to say, 4 days so far. So 4 times 2. Each person can give themselves 8 gold pieces.
Glad that's the part I walk back in on.
Oh, money! Woo! Yeah, because if you weren't here when I said that, then you don't get it. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Harsh
Forgot
regret.
to collect. Well, you didn't show up.
Basically.
Alright. This one I actually had prepped ahead of time, thankfully. So, we are at Nyquil. You guys need to... regions maps. Okay, well, I thought I had it set up. Hold on a second here. I definitely have the scene. It's just not saved onto the side here. This is what I get for not organizing things. Yay. Ah, here we go. So, activate. There we go. You arrive at the city of Nyquil. There are several areas which you guys can look into. There is the... you guys would have entered through the main gate over here. And as you enter through the main gate, on your left, you see the barracks where the soldiers and pikemen and bowmen practice and sleep. Further down the road over here, again on your left, you see the Cunning Linguist, which is a bar and inn. And then to the right are the stables where people hook up their horses and carriages for the night. If you continue further north, you will find blacksmith, and then the market down the road there. And then all the way north, you will see the furthest north, Fort Nightingale, which is the fort where the noble would be staying with his entourage. And then to the left is the Order of Phoenix Living Quarters, or at least it was. This is now a dilapidated building, in complete disrepair and no longer in use. To the, we'll say the northwest of the city, you have the magic library, the Mystic Scriptarium. This is the library that the Sisqueptalian conglomerate of wizards uses for study. Only wizards are allowed in here. If you were ever attempted to try to enter the Mystic Scriptarium, you will be stopped by a magical barrier that is impenetrable by normal means. Further to the east of the city, you will have the Church of Soul, the god of love, song, and justice. Oh, not justice, sorry, light, I should say. Then you have the Wizard Chapter, which is a part of the Mystic Scriptarium. Each major city will have a Wizard Chapter in it, and in that Wizard Chapter there is a single a single head wizard of the chapter there that you could speak to. And then, of course, we got the Church of Masquerade. This is a small little chapel in the outskirts of the poor quarter, and this is the god of chaos, essentially. So all of these are already more or less set up, so if you guys have any places you want to stop by, you can. You have been asked to go to the Fort Nightingale first, however, because that is where you will be meeting the ambassador. So it's up to you if you want to go straight to the fort, or you can explore a little of the city.
up to the team, but Tal is, quite restless. He mentions to the party like, "There's a couple of places I want to be, so if you want to go to the Nyquil, to the Fortnite, sorry, I think we should get on with that as soon as possible."
Are you not wanting to stop by the Mystic Scriptarium or the Wizard chapter?
I want to go in the Mystic Scriptarium, but unfortunately, it's at wizards only.
Wizards only.
So no
I did not realize there
sorcerers,
was
no
immunity.
any other magic casters.
Nobody's going to be able to get in there unless you're a wizard, and then you have to prove you're a wizard.
It's wizard time, motherfucker.
Yeah, just start casting magic missile.
Why?
Only a wizard knows that.
Prove you're a wizard, hands you a math test.
About a
Soul is integral.
Oh no, number crunchers, my only weakness.
This is why only the intelligence-based classes can do.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
What if I magically summon a 22?
Trixie will go to the Mystic Scriptorium and spray paint on the magical shield. Wizards suck.
The minute you attempt to sully their fine name, it just melts off.
What if I just try to mosey way? What if I just walk in?
Please do.
Walk in.
You do?
Yep.
All right. Let's see here.
180 points of damage later.
Get a meme ready right now.
Let's see.
Drop it.
You feel an electric surge course through your body and freeze you in place. You take 6 lightning damage, and you fall prone. Your entire body feels like when you sleep on your side for too long and it feels all prickly. Your entire body feels like that right now. You are numb and all. Yeah.
Not dead, so technically I can still go in.
It's like every step you make is ah.
Gotta. I hate that feeling.
Yep. Pins and needles all over your entire body. You're not sure how long this is going to last.
I guess I'll come back at a different time.
Yeah.
I was wondering what I could get in there.
You are not high enough level to enter this area.
Like every other game I play, I say, "Fuck you! I'm going in anyways."
Gets one shot.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dies 100 times as I finally see the pattern.
Yeah. I can taste colors.
Okay, would it make any difference if I go to the wizard chapter?
Well, that one doesn't have a barrier, so yes, that will make a difference.
Okay, and then since I can't go to the Mystic Scriptarium, I will go to the wizard chapter with my barely working legs.
As you hobble. Okay.
Point laugh.
All right.
And I hit you with a damn stick.
So, you go into the chapter of wizards. This is the Nyquil chapter of the Sesquiptalian Conglomerate faction. This chapter is headed by the Master Wizard Amelia Nightshade. So, what would you like to do? You see a bunch of people just wandering around, some doing experiments in the back. Looks like there's an alchemy lab for a couple students. Looks like there's a tutor there, kind of teaching them the alchemy tests and all that kind of thing. And there is someone who is sitting at the podium, but it's not a human. It's actually looks to be an amalgamation of rusted copper parts and green flesh with a pointy ear on one side and just a chrome head on the other. And it looks up at you in surprise and says, "Visitors! Master has visitors! Must tell Master!" And it kind of scurries away.
Yeah, and as he says this, the fuck is that?
When this thing turns, it looks like a goblin, or at least what is some remnants of a goblin.
A rusty chrome goblin?
Yeah, like copper parts, like steam bits are kind of like spitting out his back in like a little mini metal chimney, and he's kind of like hobbling towards the back room where it looks like there's a nice big ornate oak door. He takes his right hand, which is just like a little metal fist, and goes kink kink kink. The door squeaks open a little bit, and he like shuffles in sideways, and the door slams behind him.
Could I follow him?
You could try, yeah.
I'll follow him.
Okay. Does anybody do anything else while that's happening?
I'll probably go and see what the alchemy guys are doing.
Okay.
Excuse me, it seems like this is some sort of alchemy lesson. May I attend?
So the tutor says, well, I don't see why not. What is your profession?
Well, I'm a student of the arcane, but I also meddle slightly in the alchemy. I'm still an amateur, if you will.
He kind of looks at you quizzically. He's like, you're not a warlock, are you?
He kind of looks at him confused. No, why?
No reason. I suppose you can have a seat, but please keep it down. I must teach these students the proper mixture. And he gestures towards like a little stool in the corner.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the stool and like get it closer and
Okay. So
Please wear the conical cap beside
DUNCE. What does that stand for?
Dunse.
Dunce.
Must be French.
Yeah. So we're going to say that you observe a few interesting chemistry concoctions. Quite a few of them are very rudimentary compared to your knowledge, considering you're more learned than the students at this session. However, a couple of tricks and tips later, you kind of like take your own notes and say, okay, that's a good idea. I never would have thought of mixing this with this before. I didn't know it did that kind of alchemical reaction, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
I am going to give you inspiration for this. Now, the way this is going to work is it has to be alchemy related.
yeah, okay.
So it's kind of inspiration, but it's specific. So off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything other than I would say you could put in your character sheet 1d4 alchemy buff. Basically, inspiration for alchemy related skills.
Yeah, I'll put it alchemy notes. One use 1d4 buff.
Yeah, that's perfect. Is there anything that Nemea wants to do? Or Trixie that doesn't involve theft?
I was gonna look around and see if there's any books or anything laying about.
I hear that giggling in the background.
I had to emphasize that. Okay. I'll have you roll... Is there anything in particular you're looking for regarding books?
Probably something more magically inclined.
Okay.
Considering this seems like somewhere that people are learning magic, and there's an alchemy lesson going on over there. If there's anything more.
So there's not really anything in particular you're looking for. Just want to read up on some books and see what kind of knowledge you glean from it.
But I can glean around what this place is mainly doing.
Okay. I'm going to say that you spend a few minutes perusing their small little library here. These books are meant for public use. So one of the wizards who is sort of, we'll just call a librarian, an arcane librarian, walks up to you and says, These books are open for public use. What that means is if you wish to borrow it, you can talk to me at the front desk. I will sign it out for you, and it must be returned within a certain period of time. Or if you want, you could spend your time sitting here in the book nook and just read at your leisure, whatever you choose.
We'll likely just stay at the book nook.
Okay. So you kind of like look around. It's like, oh, you find like a children's book. It's like A is for arcane, C is for caster, D is for demon. You're like, oh, this is kind of rudimentary. I don't need to read this. And then you read a couple other things, and you kind of expand your knowledge a little bit, enough to make your own notes, we'll say, and write a few interesting things down regarding arcane casting and magic and rituals. I will also give you a D4 inspiration, but this is specifically for Arcana.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. And then, Sam, what do you want to do?
Well, here I was thinking Trixie would be walking in front of the, protesting in front of the Mystic Scriptarium with a sign that says sorcerers are casters too.
I mean, you can do that. I'll allow that.
But she wouldn't actually do that. She'd probably just, I just find it hilarious. Little kobolds
Just like,
protesting in front of the scriptorium.
that would be kind of funny. Also, it would get you arrested pretty quick.
Right, protesting isn't illegal.
This isn't the U.S. This is not Texas. This is more, not Texas, I'll say.
Anything would be London.
I'm not pointing fingers.
Or the UK.
We're gonna leave that alone.
Okay, yeah, no kidding. No, I'll just hang out at Fort Nightingale.
All right, cool. All right, so going back to Link.
Back to the B story.
Yeah. So you creak open the door. I want you to roll for stealth.
Did you remember to oil the hinges before you open the door?
He did not.
Did not. Okay. I forgot how to fucking roll.
He's out of wheelie
Oh,
over
open up your character sheet and click on under the skills. You just click on the stealth. It'll roll for you.
Yeah, I'll give you a thing to say for advantage or whatever, and
Yeah, so it'll be a normal roll, this one.
Here it is, stealth. Okay, and I just click normal.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, almost in that one. We're going to say that the door creaks open a little louder than you expect. And you see two heads turn towards you. The one, Goblin, and as he turns, his right side looks like he's got like this little clockwork eye that like opens a little bit and is like a yellow glow. The other person's head turns towards you, just kind of looks up, and it is... We're going to say she's very attractive, long black hair, very young looking, like maybe 22, 23, slim body, wearing a purple velvet robe that's kind of like embroidered with gold leafing. And this gold leafing looks to be some sort of like arcane symbols down all the way to the bottom of her robe. She stands up from her chair, makes her way around the desk, and says in a bit of a dry voice, "May I help you?"
I say, yes, I seek knowledge.
don't turn me into a frog.
She says, "Well, I will be out in a moment to greet your friends, if you wouldn't mind." And she does this little hand motion towards you as it kind of like hints at like, could you go away?
Dismissal.
Yeah.
Is she trying to hide anything?
You want to roll insight?
I'll roll insight. There it is,
Let's be intrusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 14.
Not that you can tell. She just seems a bit irritated that you interrupted a conversation she was having with somebody and the door was closed. So that kind of indicates that you should not be opening the door without invitation.
God damn it, this is not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you pissed her off. That's what you did.
Well, the thing about first impressions is you only get one.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, first impressions, if you fuck up at the beginning, you could always make up for it in the process.
Yeah, but it'll take months.
Going up from here.
You already dug yourself a hole. There's only way up from here. Yep. All right. So when you leave, do you close the door behind you or do you just leave it open?
Be spiteful, just leave it open. Like, open it wide and just leave it open.
It's like,
that.
push it open even more. Turn around. Walk out.
Or actually, can I suggest a third option?
Sure.
And open it very slowly so it creaks as loud as you possibly can.
I was gonna say, close the door, but I'm still in the room. Actually, I pretend that I do leave, but I do close the door, but I'm hiding behind a bookshelf. But that would mean I have to roll for stealth.
Inside of her office?
Probably see you without a
No, it's an open area. It's broad daylight. She will see you.
Oh, fuck. Not the environment I was thinking.
I hesitate to emphasize what Morgak posted not 2 minutes ago. You see that little image there with the guy pointing? That's you in about 2 seconds.
I want you to look a bit left to the naked blue man.
Yeah. Fair warning. That she's counting on her fingers right now. Very obviously. I don't know if you want her to get to 3.
I'll be nice and walk out and close the door.
Okay.
Link was an interesting character.
You just see like a puff of dust go underneath the door frame. Just go woof out. Huh, that was weird.
And all of a sudden, Trixie has a new pet frog.
See, the way you're describing her is, crap, don't make me choose down this certain path.
You don't want to test her. I think you've already gotten that hint. Okay, so
Don't worry, I'll come back.
you guys are pretty much, you wrap up what you guys were doing inside, and the Grandmaster Wizard comes out of the building, or out of her office, and greets you, and she asks, what brings you to Nyquil?
Here to pick up somebody for
Diplomatic mission.
ambassador mission.
Ah,
We're just coming here and seeing the sights before we have to take on the tents.
The music's a bit loud, by the way.
I
You
did turn
can
it.
adjust
Yeah, I
over,
turned it down to 5% for me. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
playlist, you
I
go to
don't hear
icons,
anything.
knock it down to 25.
Mm-hmm.
My tab says that there's music playing, but at the same time, I don't hear music.
Oh. That's better.
You can also
There. Okay, so I have a global button and I have a button for me. So there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
I'll keep it at that then. All right. So, all right. She says, "Well, that's all well and good, but if you're here for the ambassador, why are you here? Did you have an inquiry? I'm confused."
That makes 2 of us.
Look over at one who walked in on her.
Oh yeah, Link. Everyone's head just like turns and looks at you. Yeah, why are we here?
I originally came here seeking knowledge about any more magical artifacts or spells.
Well, we do have the book nook in the corner here. We have books that you could check out yourself. through our librarian. Outside of that, we are open to the public. If you wish to observe our teachings of the young ones, you can do that as well. I see one of your colleagues has already partaken in that. I'm not sure what else I can assist you with.
I was hoping to acquire more unique items or spells, or at least to learn about their whereabouts. Not really known, or may not be available towards the public.
Are you a wizard?
Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Perception. Oh, here we go. Persuasion. Fuck.
So she looks at you, and says that your aura seems to be restricted.
What is my fucking look?
She looks at you and says your aura is restricted.
What do you mean by restricted?
What I mean is either you're too low of a rank to enter into more restricted areas of a higher ranking wizard, or you attempted to enter into an area that was off limits to you in the first place and is now mocked.
Oh, well, from the side,
Judging from the way you look, no offense, but I believe it's the latter rather than the former.
I say as a side thing is that, look, at the same time, I do apologize for going in there, but at the same time, I thought I was being led into something else different. I do apologize about that. I actually may give you something later, like food. As apologetic thing.
Okay. Roll for persuasion? Yeah.
Oh,
Here, I'm so sorry.
That's a
I'm so
persuasion thing?
sorry. I marked you
You're
some steak.
you're babbling at this point. It's like, I am so sorry. Here, have a corn dog.
I try to save it though, so I guess double do persuasion.
Yeah, you can do another persuasion check.
Oh.
She considers the offer, politely declines.
Okay. Well then, I say sorry and then move along. I say thank you for the information.
She just kind of gives you a silent head nod and gestures to the rest of you. It's like, I bid thee good day. I hope you enjoy your limited stay in our city. If you excuse me, I must return to my study. And she turns and walks back.
Might I ask a quick question before you're off?
She turns to the side. It's like, yes.
I'm aware that only wizards are allowed into the Magic Arcanum or Mystic Arcanum. Is there any exceptions?
In regards to what exactly?
Somebody else who is not a wizard entering.
If you are not a wizard and not part of the conglomerate, you may not enter into restricted areas such as the Mystic Scriptarium. That is the law.
Never been an exception to that rule?
There's been no exception to that law since I have lived and since my forefathers and forefathers before them.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. And she goes back into her study.
This whole realm's prejudice versus sorcerers. Yeah.
And Trixie, I don't
Tired
think you would
visit,
be a
what's
fan of
not-
the books anyway.
I leave the building and remember this is not how I wanted to turn out at all.
Nemea, you feel a small tug on your robe, and when you look down, you see this amalgamation of green flesh and clockwork machinery just kind of like stare up at you quizzically.
Oh, Grandma.
Oh, hello, little one.
Hello, it's I make tour. I help sure. Sit it to you, yes?
I did not understand a word you said, but sure, what do you need?
he takes out of
Great. Great. What?
he takes out a small crumpled piece of paper and he unfurls it in front of you, holds it up over in front of his face, And it looks like a very crude drawing on parchment paper and ink of several, we'll call them points of interest in the city. Some of them you are not actually aware of.
Thank you. Why are you showing me this?
He points to a couple of like the little drawings that he's made. He's like,
I'll take you here, and then we go here, and then we go here, then we go here.
and he just keeps like pointing in a circle around all of the little points of interest.
Why do you want to go here?
I need to get out of area. Stuffy old people. Very, very cranky.
You're trying to escape?
No escape.
Oh, just a vacation.
Need a break. Yes.
I have a moment.
Oh, me get stuff. 1 minute.
And he kind of like runs into the back, and you hear like some crashing of like pots and pans, and like you see in the distance like a throwing of like looks like garments of like small pieces of clothing. And he comes back, and it looks like he's got like this little leather strap around both his arms, and on his back is a what could be some kind of like wooden and iron contraption. It looks like it is a ladle or a metal iron ladle welded to a sort of like a pulley system. You're not entirely sure what it is.
Is that a weapon?
Oh, for protection. Big monsters. Scary.
Is there a monster in town?
Oh, never know. Scary monsters.
It is better said than sorry. Let me go grab my companions real quick. If you're alright with company.
Yeah. I went outside.
Alright? Gonna go over to Al, who I assume is still taking notes, or is he done?
Actually, yeah, while we were talking with the Archmage, like the moment the lesson ended, he like snuck out and, you know, he's not there.
I look around for Al. Al is gone. Oh shit.
Yeah, waiting for my turn in that part, so.
Oh, okay,
He's not
fair.
there.
Yeah. And Link is already outside, so it's just you and
Embarrassed.
Trixie right now.
Trixie? Trixie? What did you
Yeah?
look? Would you like to accompany me with this individual or going around town?
I'm not doing much else.
Got it? We sally forth.
Cool.
But I accompany them as well.
Oh yeah, you see them exit the area and are accompanied by this goblin.
Real quick, if it's alright.
Yeah.
Having lost Al, I'm going to summon my familiar, which is a pixie, funny enough,
Oh, okay.
and have my familiar instruct him to invisibly just go around town and look for Al while we're going around.
Sure.
But yeah, you want to hop over to what Gripsim's got planned?
Sure. What is Al up to?
Yeah, so he'll go outside, turn around, make sure nobody's like following him, and he'll go to the Church of Soul.
Church of Soul? Okay. Alright, so I will take you there now, actually. So, in the interior of the chapel, you see it's dedicated to Soul. It's a breathtaking sight that radiates warmth and light. The walls are adorned with intricate murals depicting golden rays of sunlight and celestial melodies floating through the air. The high ceilings are embellished with gilded carvings resembling sunbursts and musical notes intertwining in an elegant dance. As you step inside, your senses are immediately greeted by a symphony of soft music that fills the air. The sunlight streams through stained glass windows, casting vibrant hues of red, orange, and gold across the room. The air is infused with a delicate sense of incense, carrying a hint of citrus and floral notes. At the center of the chapel is a magnificent altar bathed in sunlight, adorned with golden sculptures of lyres, harps, and other musical instruments. A large radiant sun crafted from polished gold, is prominently displayed behind the altar, casting a warm glow that illuminates the entire space. The pews are crafted from rich polished wood, carved with motifs of sunflowers, sunbirds, and musical notes. Soft cushions line the seats, inviting worshippers to find solace and comfort as they bask in his divine presence. The chapel resonates with harmonious melodies, as a choir of voices and instrumentalists perform hymns and songs of praise to the god of sun and song. The acoustics of the chamber are carefully designed to amplify the sounds, creating an ethereal ambience that envelops all who enter. Overall, the interior of the chapel is a radiant sanctuary where worshippers can immerse themselves in the divine energies of the sun's warmth and the enchanting power of music. It is a place of joy, inspiration, and spiritual enlightenment, inviting all to celebrate the blessings bestowed by Sol.
Yeah, so Al enters in there and sees the all the scenery and the music, and let's see now. Where is the stat for that? ABC. Huh. Yeah, he visibly frowns, like when you smell something horrible, or see something very disgusting, and yeah.
Yeah, to you it doesn't smell like floral notes. It smells like cilantro, which to you tastes like soap, and that disgusts you.
Yeah, like he slowly, like, because he had like layers of rope. He unrobes the like outer layer, and apparently it looks like a tatter, the robes of soul. Somebody who was either a priesthood or a member of the congregation, but it's very old. So
Mm-hmm.
he'll probably just go to the dedicated place and mumble a couple of prayers, I believe.
Oh, okay. So just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll probably also observe, what's going on in there. Like, is there any, I don't know, prayer or something in session or something?
Yeah, well, there's the choir at the front, and some of the instrumentalists are playing their lyres and harps, just kind of like filling the chapel with some nice music. And in the pews, it doesn't look like there's a service going on. It's just a few people scattered around the pews, kind of like praying to themselves.
Yeah, we'll probably do it for like 5 or 10 minutes, or probably even less, and then like go and search for some, higher priest or something.
Okay. So we'll say that you managed to find someone who looks to be a higher priest. It's fairly obvious from his ornate robes and his very pointy hat that he is one that could be in charge of this chapel or this church.
Yep. So he'll approach him and say, "Greetings, brother." And I don't know like the lore, but he'll probably say something, how they, entitle each other,
May his radiance shine upon you as well.
Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I've been newcomer to this city. So, how is congregation doing?
They seem to be content, from what I can tell. Did you have a question, brother?
Not really. No. Some of people I know did. I don't know how to say it, and please don't take this wrong for me. But was there any larger donation to this congregation?
Larger denomination? Are you saying the larger chapels?
Donation.
Don't.
Donation as
Oh,
in society or
a
something.
large donation?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
From
He's-
a well-established institutions.
He kind of shakes his head. It's like, not that I know of. All donations are given by the people of the city and there within. Nobles come to worship the god of Sol. They make their contributions to the church as well, but nothing out of the ordinary. Why is it, you ask?
Yes. Sorry. I expected some things to change, but I assume they never do. Sorry, I'm a historian, so from the stories that I listened, I can't remember there was a church here.
Oh, I see where your confusion comes from. No, there was not a church here at the time. I believe this church is actually fairly new. It's a smaller chapel. It was built I would say 4 years ago. After the siege happened, when the orc tribes attempted to breach our walls and they were repelled by some brave warriors, we decided to expand into this city merely to assist the people as best we can with recovering from the attack and rebuilding their homes. And in response to the generosity, they allowed us to build a chapel in the area.
I see. And no large contributor was from that period, I assume. This was a communal building.
This was issued by the city of Nyquil and built by the worshippers of Sol.
I see.
The land was donated. We used all the materials out of our own pocket, if that's what you're referring to.
I assume I will need to update my annals. There is also one more religious holding in here, if I'm correct. That is a new one.
And what is that exactly?
I believe there is a Church of Masquerade here too, or at least a chapel.
Yes, they've been here before we were. I'm not here to sully the teachings of another god, but I do believe Sol is probably the best option for those looking for restitution, relaxation, and just redemption.
Redemption. Well, if there are people who believe in that, brother, I wish them all the best.
Of course.
One more thing. Were there any historical archives here that I can...
Like religious texts, are you referring to?
Hardly, no. The history itself.
Well, the religious texts do expand upon the history of Sol, if that's what you're looking for. We do have some books that you may take at your leisure to read upon and keep for yourself. And he points towards like a small kiosk where there's these leather-bound little books that it looks like they offer, and it says "The Song of Sol" on it.
Thank you, brother, but I believe I must go, and if I may be honest, quite often those histories miss the important details and the slights that probably are not undone. So, but I understand. I can find solace here. For me, this is a cacophony. But thank you again.
He nods silently at that and says, "May his radiance shine upon you." And he turns and leaves back
Anything
to his
but that.
friend.
Well.
Anything but that.
Yeah, anything else.
Okay. We'll go back to the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. After that, let's see. Can you just switch back to the map?
Yeah. I'm looking for it right now, sorry. La la la.
May its
La,
radiance
la.
expose you to severe sunburn.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay, back to this.
Yeah, and I don't want to annoy other people, but you know, it won't go. Let me get a drawing tool. What's the drawing tool here?
Drawing tool should be the pen. I don't know if you have access to it as a player, though.
I don't think so. No.
We are stripped of our rights of drawing.
No one's graffitiing my lovely game.
We'll find a way.
You son of a bitch.
Terrible day for rain.
What the fuck?
Definitely not
Yeah,
that.
let's
square though.
Circle beats square. Oh yeah, that's not even a pen.
So, yeah, you can see my cursor, right?
Yeah. I can see you floating around. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful. So he'll start from here and wind up all the way here to the Mystic Scriptarium. And when it gets my turn, I'll talk.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, so the rest of you were taking a lovely tour being headed by a robotic little goblin. So what he does is he starts at the Wizard's Chapter, and he takes you down towards the Church of Masquerade. He's basically acting as kind of like a glorified tour guide, more or less. But he's giving you a bit more information that would normally be given to people who aren't really familiar with the area. And I want you to kind of... Actually, I would like you guys to roll for insight. I want to see if you can tell something.
Oh, awesome. I love rolling for insight with my +0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm even worse at it, so no complaining.
There you go. That wasn't so bad. Hey, Link, are you here?
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted this entire time. God damn.
Yep.
I've been talking for like 5 straight minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't hear a single word. Roll for insight for me.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I was gonna ask, what's the goblin's name?
Oh, so he introduces himself as Gimpy.
all right.
Gibby!
Yippee!
Alright, I got 11.
Okay. I would say that out of all the roles, Nemea, you kind of figure this guy has kind of got like this side gig going of like touring people around. And he is pretty heavy-handed in insinuating that he expects payment for this as well. It's completely up to you whether or not you want to throw him a coin or two just for this little tour he's giving you. But as he continues, so you guys are in the Church of Masquerade. He basically explains the lore behind the gods. So I'll pull that up real quick and give you a quick TLDR. So he explains that Masquerade is the god of chaos, and she has been blamed for a couple of events. Specifically, the Great Nyquil City Fire of 1104 OE, a 10-minute skirmish between a group of dwarves and a treant, as well as being responsible for the result of several love affairs between a local mayor and his wife's 5 sisters. Needless to say, none of these events went well for anyone.
It's too bad Alice not together. He would love this.
No,
She has the herald called No One, spelled Know space ONE, also known as the Fortune's Folly. This individual is alive today, and essentially is one of Masquerade's more decorated, we'll say, followers. The Herald's main purpose for Masquerade is to disrupt the mundane and predictable and inject a sense of spontaneity and amusement into people's lives, with a complete lack of self-awareness as well as prevention of any injury during these festivities. The Church of Masquerade does host a annual banquet and feast, as well as called the Running of the Dunces, which is essentially a bunch of people who have to wear these really pointy caps and blindfolds and run through a series of gauntlets throughout the city, the entire city. It's like a marathon, but they're blindfolded. So that hasn't come to pass yet. That's actually more of a summer thing. You guys are in spring. So if you come back in the summer, you might be able to partake in the Run of the Dunces.
the dunce run.
Yeah. And then he continues on to the Cunning Linguist. Fun fact, a lot of the people here can't pronounce Cunning Linguist because of their thick accent. So it sounds like Cunnilingus. And then he moves on from that. Into the market we go. You guys head to the blacksmith. Obviously, that's where you get your armor and weapons repaired. Blacksmith also provides some fine weapons and armor for you to purchase at exorbitant prices. Marketplace itself sells everything from fruits and vegetables to jewelry, magic potions, and even magical items, or even people who wish to have mundane items enchanted by magic users for a, again, exorbitant price. And then he moves on to finish up his little tour at Fort Nightingale, which was rebuilt after the siege of Nyquil 5 years ago by the Orc hordes, and one really cranky necromancer flying on the back of an undead black dragon. And then he eagerly spins on his heel and holds out his two grubby little paws and wiggles the fingers.
Did good, yes?
It was indeed a very interesting tumor.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I will put into his greasy palms a singular gold piece.
He is very happy. He's like,
Oh, much obliged, much obliged. Thank you, thank you.
and he like turns to Link, is like, how I do? And he wiggles his fingers at you.
Oh, I was gonna ask him a couple of questions.
Sure.
I turn to Giblet and ask. I notice his little contraption on his back.
Mhm.
So I ask him on how well he is at crafting, like mechanisms and whatnot.
Oh,
Into what scale?
me taught by a really smart person, and he give me schematic for catapult, so I make small catapult, collapse into backpack.
So could I come to you at a later time? Potentially, it may not be now, it may not be months from now, but maybe years. If I could come back to you at one point, would you be able to make something for a decent price?
If me not dead.
Okay, that's unfortunate, but alright. But alright, here you go. Here's a gold coin, man.
Yay! Scaly lady, how I do?
Wiggles fingers in front of you two.
Trixie is much more stingy with gold than the rest of the party.
I was also gonna be a dick and not give a gold coin. But
She's
I
like-
want to try and use them later.
You did okay, I guess. Not much more stuff than we already knew, per se. Nah, she's not gonna pay him.
Okay. His
Like
e-
2 cents.
Okay.
his ear droops a little. He's like, oh.
Well, me try better next time, okay? You come back tomorrow, me give you bigger tour.
I don't know if we'll even be in town tomorrow.
Oh,
That's the whole point.
you come back, you come back. Yeah.
Unless we are dead.
Oh. No die. No die. Too strong to die. Big, tall, muscly. What's it?
And he kind of like points to your horns.
Yeah, these are not for stabbing, they are more of a decoration.
Oh.
Trixie just looks around, tall, muscular, what the
Yeah. To a goblin, everyone's tall and muscular. So yeah.
What if I give the goblins very good at crafting stuff, especially
You have no idea if he is or not. You kind of assume it.
That's what I asked. That's what I asked earlier.
Yeah, and then he said if he's not dead.
Oh well, yeah.
You didn't ask if he was good at making things. You asked if he could. He's like, yeah, I can make something. It's probably not going to be high quality, but he can make it.
Fuck. Okay, hopefully I'll find someone else down the line.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because I'm trying to do something that I don't even know can be done in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which is I might as well go ahead and say it now. I want to try to find like a really good blacksmith or builder that can make stuff that's not really meant for this time period per se.
Aesthetically, I can do that. Mechanically, it has to be within the 5e rules.
So an artificer might be able to do
Yes.
something.
Okay, I didn't quite understand, but alright.
So,
Artificers-
if you're looking for a laser cannon, absolutely not. If you're looking for something that you can get within D&D, we can work something out.
I was more I think of you know how Leonardo da Vinci made those parrot wings?
Yes.
So yeah, I was thinking something along that line.
I mean, there are things that do exist within D&D that allow you to glide, yes. So, that's a possibility.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that that gives me the ability to fly without magic.
Not without magic. It'll either be mechanical, like a vehicle of some kind, or it will be magic. It's 2 options.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay. So, now that you guys had your lovely tour, Gibby will leave you to your rest of your mission, which is to talk to the ambassador, and he will bid you adieu and scurry off.
But before he leaves, I'll ask him
Oh.
for more info on the Mystic Scriptarium. If
Yeah.
he has any.
Sure. What question did you have for him?
Just general information. If you have anything else, if you've ever been in there, I don't know.
Oh no, Gibby not allowed in there. Gibby just sneaking.
How do you sneak in?
I beg your
Sure.
pardon.
Gibby go inside, learn all kinds of alchemy. This is why Gibby half robot.
And he, like, squeaks his arm. It's like,
Kinda had accident.
Oh my
Did you
god.
get stuck by the barricade?
No. Explosion stopped me.
I groan in pain.
So then,
Being
how did you
reminded
get
of
in?
Oh, I crawl through sewer, and there is a sewer vent in basement. I sneak in there.
Sewers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gibby.
Welcome.
he kind of like, smiles and waves at you, and then hobbles away.
I overhear the conversation with a really smile on my face.
If you, it's what's that old saying? Is like one door closes and a window opens.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
A smile with malicious intent.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah.
Entire
Tell-
place, like,
Tell
What's
players
the
that they
point
can't go
line?
somewhere, and that's what they focus on the most.
Hey man, it's got wizard shit in there. I want some magic.
It's got cool crap, man. Gotta see what's in there, man.
They've got books that let you read books faster, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's called a
You
Kindle.
Read another book, so like a book, you read a book, and then a book, you read a book, and then 10,000 books you read for 10,000 books, and then you learn all of them.
Exactly.
All you have to do is touch a book, and it like reads it in your head, narrator style.
knowledge by osmosis. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Strap 2 books to your head.
There you go. I'm learning about War and Peace and the Communist Manifesto at the same time.
It's all coming together.
All right. So
Enough time, but yeah, I'm hoping to get in there.
yeah, we might not have time today, but yeah, we could work something out. Okay. So back to Al. What was he up to?
Okay, so when he reaches the Mystic Scriptarium, he'll look left, he'll look right, he'll look behind him, and if nobody is following him, he'll approach the barrier and try to like push it.
Push the barrier. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. So.
I feel like he's about to learn what I learned.
Oh, really quick,
Possibly.
since I sent my sprite out to go look around for Al, did he have any success in finding him?
Oh yeah, I'll also put on my robes back on and like try to be, as inconspicuous as possible.
Of course. Okay, so, yeah, Nemea, I will have you roll for... not survival. How would you track something? I think it is survival, actually.
Survival would be
Genius survival.
good
Yes,
success.
do that.
Let's see if I can-
See if you get
At
lucky.
least through normal normal tracking means like footprints, signs of nature being disturbed,
Mm-hmm.
or sounds, that kind of thing.
A pet rock is an option? That's kind of funny,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, dude. That's great.
Come on,
Uh,
Rush, guys.
Have at thee! Conk!
Any way I can convince you for a perception?
Perception... Sure, I'll allow that. Technically, it's not survival. but it's just kind of flying around.
But roll it naturally. See
Okay.
how it goes. Ah,
Yeah, your little familiar got lost. It's a big city.
big city, small sprite.
Yes, very small. Okay. I want you to roll Arcana.
Me.
Yes.
Come on. Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Do you have a arcane focus?
I do.
You do. What is your arcane focus?
Oh, it's a book because wizard.
Got it. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. All right. So, you easily get through this barrier. It just wraps around your fingers. You push through, and it wraps over your body. You feel a slight tingle, but you're now in the rear garden of the scriptarium.
Go for the door, of course.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pause it there, just because I want them to do their little introduction with the ambassador. So,
Okay.
you guys enter into the fort, Nightingale. You are greeted by the guards there. You inform them with the accompaniment of the lieutenant, because she is still with you. She's just been kind of like hanging around. She hands them the writ that was given to her, issued to her by Artemis Black. The guards read it, and they escort you to a room in the rear. They open up the double doors, and inside is a young man sitting at the far end of a long table with chairs as well. The guards beckon you to have a seat. They said they will have the servants bring some refreshments because I'm sure you've had a long journey and require a bit of a snack or something, and they will leave you to it. So, the young man who sits across from you is probably about mid to late 20s. He wears a long yellow silk robe, and this one is embroidered with black lacing, sort of like a flower sigils in it. He advises you that he is from House Goldenrod. They are, or at least they were, strong trade partners with the Wanti at one time, and are well versed in the trade relations that they had during the time before this whole war, or this alliance broke down. So he introduces himself as Al Sahir. That's his first name. I'm not going to give you a last name because I don't feel like it. He says that his family has been in talks with the Sultan of the capital city, and has been able to procure an invitation for a small group of Valdorian citizens, as well as the ambassador, to come and have a feast with their invitation, and they will discuss politics while this is all going on. And as you already know, you have been hired to escort me to the capital city. I have spoken to the noble lord and requested that, due to the possible arduous and possibly even dangerous trek that you will be taking, he has asked the noble to increase the stipend that you're receiving from 2 gold to 5 gold per day. And that has been approved by the noble. Any weird swirly symbols? I don't know. I'm gonna have to roll for history on that.
I mean, if we were at a table, I would definitely be looking over at David like.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So he introduces himself as Elsa here. He advises you of the etiquette and the responsibility as escorts. You are meant to escort and protect him specifically, as well as anyone that's part of the convoy. You are not there to meddle in political matters. That is up to him, because he's the ambassador of this entire group. You're only meant there to protect and observe. That is all. If you meddle in the politics, it could really hinder the ability to have an alliance with the Wanti against the Kangai. Also,
Yeah, we'll probably never get drunk and talk politics, right?
yeah, never. Also, he has heard rumors from the spy network that the Kangai know of this meeting and may attempt to circumvent it in some way. He doesn't know what that means per se. He doesn't know if they're going to attempt to kill him, hence why you guys have been requested to be an armed escort, just in case they try something. But right now, that is just a rumor. They don't know what they're up to. But it ain't anything good. Yeah. Does your group have any questions?
My only one is during the voyage. Can I have no idea how long this will last, but I'm sorry.
It'll
Can
be
I
8
put
days from here to the capital city.
8 days?
Yeah, 8.
Okay. So can I put a one-time protection spell in case something does attack them and we didn't catch it in time? It will be only like a one-time use during this time period.
Do you have the ability to cast that on your spell sheet? Like,
Let me double check.
because if you cast something now, it doesn't last forever. It does go away after some time, if such a spell exists. Because there is something called good and evil, protection against good and evil. You could cast something like that, but I'm not sure if you have that on your spell list.
Spells, here we are.
Yeah. Not really. Like, the only thing I could really think of that's even close is Silvery Barbs, and you do that during combat.
Yeah, that's something.
So nothing at this time.
I thought I had something, but alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So yeah, any other questions? Pretty straightforward.
When are we wanting to leave?
So he says we will be leaving first dawn tomorrow, so you guys can rest up from your travels a little bit, and then you'll leave at first light.
Okay. So now we're in nighttime.
Right now, I would say it's about dusk, so it'll be night soon. So you guys have the overnight to explore a little bit more if you want, rest up, and then at first light, you guys are going to head out.
Okay. I want to say when it hits around midnight, I'd like to ask if you want to try going into the Mystic
Al isn't here.
Scriptarium.
Yep.
He's.
That's the reason.
You don't know where he is.
Oh, I thought he came back.
Not yet. No.
No, he's not
I
back
put a
yet.
pause on that for now. I just wanted to have you guys do your thing with the ambassador first.
Okay, wait. Then who was here with the goblin?
Uh,
Yeah, they told about the
you, me,
entrance.
and Trixie.
Yeah. 3 of you.
Is there anywhere in particular we're staying for the evening?
So the ambassador says, well, they aren't really giving you extra money to pay for a room, but you can stay at the Cunning Linguist. That is south of where we are. They charge a gold per person per night.
It's highway robbery.
It is.
I would like to sleep in the streets right by the hotel or inn.
You will suffer a point of exhaustion if you want to do that.
Oh, okay.
Dirt roads aren't as comfortable.
I can agree. I know that from actual experience.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll get a room.
Okay. So, before you guys head to your rooms, do you want to find out where Al went?
Yeah, Nemaya
yeah.
would start looking around for Al, considering we've been doing a lot of the questing stuff, and he still hasn't popped back, so maybe he got kidnapped.
Sure. So I'm going to have the three of
You mean
you.
abducted?
Oh, you're right.
Again!
My bad, my bad.
It's always your characters. All of a sudden, some random guy shows up in a black cloak with his face covered. Does this smell like chloroform? What?
It's like, oh no, you smell it.
At the first rodeo.
I will occasionally be casting message just in different directions, targeting Al. Wherever I end up going, just
How far is that, actually? Can you cast it?
message is only 120 feet, so.
Oh, yeah, not very far at all. I will have all three of you, if you want, either roll for perception or survival, whichever is highest. See if you can maybe figure out where he went.
Oh, mine's more or less the same. On both ends.
Oh, come on. I was so close.
Okay, I'm gonna try perception then. That's crazy.
Ha! 0! Hey guys, a butterfly! And immediately Link just like goes off in a completely different direction.
In the forest.
Can I have my familiar help me with this so I have advantage?
I'll give you advantage, yeah, sure.
Bro, what the fuck is this luck?
It's just not meant to be.
Familiar's gone. Hey, look at that, 19.
Okay. We will say that your pixie familiar finally found somebody, and it looks like he is opening the back door of the Mystic Scriptarium and going inside.
Am I melodramatically? He went to the Mystic Scriptarium and he didn't invite me?
Yes. Son of a bitch!
Mamma mia.
Can't exactly go in, so we'll. Nemaya's fine with waiting on the outside till he's done.
Mm-hmm. Al, did we ever go over your family history at all?
No. Why should we?
Oh, no reason. Okay.
That sounds like a threat.
Going back to you, you get into the Mystic Scriptarium. You get into the back, and you enter in there. So, we're going to say that the three of you are heading towards that direction as we speak, but I will give him some time to explore a little before you guys get there. So, I will activate that scene now here. Beep boop. I said beep boop. Okay, well, we're doing it this way then. Okie dokie. So, as you step through the massive wooden doors, you find yourself surrounded by towering shelves of ancient tombs and scrolls, their spines and covers gleaming in the dim light of glowing orbs suspending from a high ceiling. The air is thick with a musty scent of parchment and ink, and the sound of rustling pages and whispering incantations echo through the cavernous space. You see a handful of individuals off sitting on a long oak table, just kind of reading large tomes of these old dusty books, reading the incantations and taking their own notes in scrolls that they have next to them with inkwells. You haven't been noticed by anybody yet.
Yeah, okay, I'll go and... First of all, I'm going to look like for part that says like recent history or Nyquil or something like that.
Okay. So I don't think your character would be familiar. Well, no, you're a wizard. You'd be familiar with libraries, so it's not like you would necessarily get lost. I'll have you roll for investigation with advantage on this.
Okay.
Okay. And sorry, you said you were looking for what specifically?
The recent history of Nyquil.
Recent history of Nyquil. Okay, that is in the open area. So you look through and find a book called The History of Nyquil, and it gives you a general idea of when it was written. I would say it's about 50 years ago.
Ah, way too old. Yeah, I'll put it back on the shelf and go for some. Probably, I assume like I can't find the place where the fresh manuscripts are written, right?
Well, fresh manuscripts, you would know just because you are a wizard. They would keep the newest stuff in the front. That's like the new releases, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's where they would keep them. So you
I'll
could,
probably go there.
yeah. The only issue would be you're in here supposedly not legally, even though you are a wizard. So it is possible you might be seen by people and they may question you. Do you want to do this stealthily or not?
Okay, then I won't do that. Then I'll go for. I'll probably go for some arcane theory of dimensional magic. Yeah.
Okay, so more maybe like chronomancy or
Yeah, something like that probably.
okay. You're looking, and unfortunately, you don't find a whole lot on chronomancy. Surprisingly enough, it seems that most of those books of chronomancy are not on the shelf. When you continue to look around the back, you do see that there is a staircase that is locked off with an iron gate. So it looks like there is a second floor.
I want to try and go there.
Okay. How are you going to get past the lock gate?
I assume I'm not skilled with lockpicking, right?
Not likely. If you don't have the lockpicks on you, you do not have advantage against lockpicking. Or in this case, it would be sleight of hand. You could roll and see if you can get in.
Okay. Can I like have a general idea if there's any like spell detection system in place here?
Roll for Arcana.
All right. I kind of want to see if like there's any spellcaster detected starts ringing alarm thing.
What I will say is you're not able to focus enough because there is a lot of noise around you. And what I mean by that is that everything here is like got some sort of magical aura. You cannot focus enough on this door or gate to tell if it's booby-trapped or not.
I probably should have taken less. Okay, I'm gonna try and open the door by any means. Like try to either pick it or search for a key. Or I'll probably start with searching for a key around here.
I will say, based off of the reason why it's locked, most likely it's being held by the Grand Librarian, which is located at the front.
Oh fuck. Okay then I guess lock picking. I gotta try.
Sure. So you do sleight of hand in that case.
Okay. Come on. Oh fuck.
Okay. So you attempt to pick the lock, and you feel the lock burn hot in your hands as you try to do that, and it sears a mark into your palm. And immediately you hear this screeching, almost alarm, cacophonate through the entire library as you hear running footsteps to your location and shouting.
Okay, I want to find a dark place like to either hide or like get hidden or something.
Roll for stealth.
This isn't going well.
Apparently.
Okay. So in a panic, you see a cart with books on it, and in the corner of like a nook. So what you do is you pull this cart with books, pile them up as much as you can, and hide behind it in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
I try and focus to hide the magic aura. Calm breathing and everything.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. You hear 2 pairs of footsteps, from what you can tell, run right past you. And another pair kind of stops and looks. You're kind of like peeking out in between the book crack to kind of see a figure turn and look towards the long table and yell at a couple of the people there. It's like, hey, did you see anybody try to break into this barrier? It's like, oh, yeah, he's behind the cart there. Thank you. He runs over to you with another person. They pull out 2 wands each, or 1 wand each, I should say. They're not going to double tap you. And command you to get out from behind the cart. I need you to roll a wisdom save, please.
Yes, Captain. Where's the save? This? Oh, this is check.
Right beside your skills up top. So saving throw.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's a wisdom check or a wisdom save.
It's a
I see,
wisdom
I see.
save.
Found it.
So, when they say stand up, you hear that ringing in your head, and involuntarily, you immediately freeze your hands next to you and stand up. Your hands are stuck next to you. You cannot move.
Yep.
It's like, come with us! And immediately, your feet start moving on their own. And you head towards what would be the entrance of the library. Now, as this is happening, the 3 of you, are you heading towards the back, or are you going towards the entrance of the library?
Well, whichever direction it seemed like he went into, I'll wait around there.
Okay.
I don't trust the front no more.
All right. So, the 2 you wait in the back. Does Trixie wait in the back with the rest of the group, or do you decide you want to look around?
Still be with the group.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, you guys arrive to the rear. We're gonna say about 5 to 6 minutes pass, and nobody comes out the back.
I'm gonna wander to the front.
Okay. So you wander to the front, and you see Al, basically goose-stepping his way out the front entrance, making his way to where the barrier would be, and there are 2 stern-looking wizards with their wands both pointed at his back, basically saying, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And then when they get to the barrier, he's like, throw yourself out. And Al, you grab yourself by the front of the scruff of your shirt and yank forward, and you land face first into the dirt.
Okay, Specs, can I have like a 5 to 10 minute break? Like, sorry, it's unexpected. I need to call my friend if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry, but kind of expected, but I'll be right back.
No problem. Okay, so the 3 of you see your friend Al looks to have been caught by the wizards at the library and forced out of the library itself, and face plants right in front of you.
Oh, hey, Al.
Just kidding.
How's it going?
I was gonna talk to Al, but he's not here.
I will say this. His mouth is full of dirt at the moment, so all you hear muffled in the ground is like...
Damn. Is there a way to go back in?
What do you think?
Yes.
That would be incorrect.
Totally. All Trixie does is just look down, totally unprofessional.
Ask the wizards, like, excuse me, why did you throw him out?
He didn't enter through the entrance and pronounce his invitation to us. We must inspect every wizard that enters in this area, especially ones outside of this city. He did not follow the proper procedure.
I go over front.
It would be nice if you had a sign or something up front to dictate that.
He points to the sign right by the barrier.
That's right in front of his face.
out of character. I was waiting for that. I knew it was good.
No one ever reads the sign.
I walk up to them as a smartass.
Don't be a smartass. I'm begging you. Do I have to reiterate the previous?
She actually looks a little miffed at the wizards, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
She just walks up to one of them and goes,
Oh, sorry, I'm
"Why,
back.
why you know that sorcerer's in? You're magic too.
Protocol.
Protocol? Nah.
Your manager.
Where's your manager?
Yeah, she's like, I want to speak to your manager. This is prejudice.
Poor Karen.
She doesn't get anywhere with it, but
No. They stare at it blankly, and they just kind of like smirk a little. It's cute when it's angry.
Well, with that in mind, since I can't be a smartass, genuinely, I guess, ask them, well, since I am partially a wizard, would there be a chance I may enter? I tried the first time, but got zapped by a force field, but now I am requesting permission.
You're not high enough rank, plus your aura has been restricted, and they point around your face.
can I see their shoes?
They're pointy.
Shoot.
Do they have laces?
No. They're slip-ons. Plus, they are behind the barrier. You are in front of the barrier.
Oh, my mage hand is invisible.
Yeah,
Next again, they kicked me out, right?
they did. Yes, you are face first in the dirt. They asked how it went, and you were like...
No,
I'm
he
gonna be
probably
just
won't
proud
even
to
respond.
pick
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do something funny, but I can't, so it's fine.
Wait,
I
if
was
you
gonna
got
try-
thrown out,
I was gonna like drop a. I was like, I could even use my bag of ball bearings and just kind of have my mage hand go over and drop it around them.
Not quite.
Just go. "There you
Would have been
go."
funny, though.
Yep, would have been hilarious, but nope, I'm not. I can't. So I'm like, man.
wait, if you got thrown out, wouldn't he also have to touch the force field as well?
Yep,
Is that-
he did. Hey, I'm a wizard too. How come I didn't get to go in? Don't worry
I'll
about
just,
it.
Gets up, shakes the mud off from his face, yeah, and
I'm
tries
gonna
to
read
get
books,
off
damn it.
his robes.
No, I'm gonna cast Presto and clean you up.
I also have
Presto changeo.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean.
Your robe shrinks.
I wanna-
Oh, damn, you didn't tell me it was 100% cotton.
I wanted to read a book slightly more advanced than A is for.
A is for arcane. Yeah.
Okay, yep. I want
I'll
the next one in the series.
But yeah, I'll turn around and say, so I assume I am banned from this establishment.
Unless you get approval from the Grand Master at the chapter, you are no longer allowed in this Mystic Arcana.
Don't look at me, because I clearly don't have a good chance of speaking with her again anytime soon.
Alright. I hope I'll see you soon again. Or not. Doesn't really matter.
We doubt it. And they turn and leave.
I yell
He
aloud,
smirks.
fuck you.
See about
Your mouth is gone now. One of them snaps their fingers, your mouth's gone.
I gesture.
Do you want to lose your hands too?
Oh, do whatever.
You want to lose somatic component and verbal? Because that can happen. I can make that happen.
How long would they be gone?
You don't know.
Heck, why not remove a leg? Have as many
Blackface situation.
They're now carrying you out in a bucket because they turned you into a fucking black pudding.
No, Bex, you remember that spell I was telling you about for like dismembering somebody? No,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you do have that. Yeah.
just do that.
Don't worry, we'll put you back together later. We'll get some
I want my
glue.
legs. I don't need those.
I don't need those.
And then Lincoln's like, mm-hmm.
Well, that was.
No, I just remembered. Bullshit.
Trixie is the one who's supposed to get in trouble, and I haven't even had to bother to try.
I know, the thief is the well-behaving one. How did that happen?
She's not even a thief. She just has thieving ability.
Yeah. The kleptomaniac of the party is the most law-abiding.
Sorry.
There you go. Perfect.
Perfection.
That's not even the one I meant to do, but all right.
Yeah, that's about it.
That was pretty perfect.
All right. Now what do you guys want to do?
Al is pissed
I
and
guess
he'll
we
probably
could
walk
do
it off.
that.
Not
Okay.
saying a word.
I guess a couple people can go to sleep while a person try to puts me back together.
You're not a black pudding, but your mouth is gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was messing with you, but I really wanted to.
I still have my nose, right? So I can
Oh yeah, you can breathe.
Yeah, you can't breathe. It's like, oh,
It's like you are now. Oh shit, I forgot about that part. Yeah, you died. Asphyxiation.
Damn. At least I still have to.
You know, you're lucky though because they did power word command. They could just say stop breathing.
Just stop. Cease.
Cease and desist.
Fucking like the lich.
Yep, pretty much. Okay,
How
so
are
yeah.
you even trying to find them there anyway? After
Some books,
you're
as
pulling
always.
off.
Magical research. The bastards, they can't even let me go in there. I need to find a way in before this day's over.
Well, have I had news for you? I say, like, bringing you low for, like, a very conspiratorial conversation.
He turns around. I'm listening.
Oh, I have you in, like, a headlock, dude.
Ah. Okay, what now?
It's not a lethal headlock. I only have a strength of 8.
Yeah, fair.
So, would you be interested in sneaking in?
He nods.
amateurs.
We are
Trixie's
going to
just
have to
like-
go through the sewers, unfortunately, but there is a way.
He nods again.
I would
That's
have
not a
done that
problem.
first.
I believe I am skilled in all sorts of waterways. Travel.
Alright. We go to the inn, we come up with a plan, and we have to get this done before tomorrow, because we leave tomorrow at dawn.
So you talked with the ambassador.
Yes, we could not find you, so we kind of just got it done.
That's smart. Alright, I'm in.
And being
What do we
proactive
need?
for once. Presumably we head to the inn in order to plan things so that we can get this done. I'd assume next session, unless you want to do a heist this session, Max.
I'm gonna keep it to the standard time. We will not be doing a heist next session, or
Yeah.
this session, I should say.
Yeah, I gotta go to too.
I keep it to
In order to
4:30.
get this done, so in order to get this done, I need a bottle, a goat, and somebody who can wiggle their fingers.
I can provide the goat.
I know someone with a goat. I can do this.
I will say,
I
David,
gesture with my hands. I
if
can do
Al tells Maya that there was a lock, I can go buy the lockpicks, because I have thieves' tools proficiency.
I have the tools already.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you just didn't bring your thief with you at the time
She's got skills.
to pay the bills.
Well, technically it's not a
And
skill,
find
it's
some
a tool
kills.
proficiency.
Yeah, she has the tool proficiency, and at least she doesn't have mastery because she's not an actual rogue, but she's got the highest she can get for sleight of hand. So
Oh, it's a thieves' tools check, not a sleight of hand check.
still,
It uses basically the same ability.
There's an argument to be made there, but sure.
yeah, there's some people use intelligence instead for it because it's a tool check.
Nah, it should still be dexterity. It's just it should be a thieves' tools. And
Yeah,
we'll
well,
get into semantics at some other point.
She's proficient in thieves' tools, so she has a +5 on them.
Yeah, so it'd be a D20 plus 5 then.
Yeah, and her sleight of hand is a +5, so
Works out.
because it's proficiency
Don't
bonus
play by
and
the
a
way.
plus and 16 dex. So
Alright. Everything's
Works out
gonna
the way.
rely on Trixie being able to pick a lock and not have the alarm go off.
I can
It's gonna
break the
really-
lock too. I have other tricks I can do that can do things.
Wait, you're telling me Trixie has tricks? Impossible.
No way. That would be nominative determinism. We don't believe in that.
Let's just put it this way. I have shape water.
Is that a song?
You'll have to think on what that specifically means for locks.
Do 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 do. Phenomena. All right, back to the normal map. Oops, wrong map.
We're not there anymore.
Surprise! You've been teleported.
Fuck.
You're back to the beginning. All right, there we go.
Well, good. Now we have to travel. We get paid more for it, so we'll just travel again.
Just
Yeah.
repeat, rinse and repeat. Yeah, imagine if it was like one of those RPGs which are really glitch. You're like, let's just go back and forth between here. We'll make bank.
Fast travel unlocked.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So we'll have to get geared a little bit, but I don't think we need too much. Just the problem is we need to be magically prepared for this as best we can.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have any good magics other than to identify, and that place is saturated with magic. So, yes, they have alarms for locks that contain advanced knowledge of magic. So I guess we're prepared.
I
And
might
I'll
just
also
take the
inform you
regular
that,
books.
from what I know, they're really good spellcasters. So we only get one shot. Not to chance people.
Well, we can hope.
But how do you
I
think
want in there, even if
how
I
do
can
you
get
know
just a couple cool books.
there is? It's a large library, beyond anything you've probably ever seen.
Cast
Yes, we need
friends
to-
on the Grand Librarian. Hey,
Can tell your casting instantly counterspells it.
that'd be difficult.
Not for them.
No, there's rules required for it.
Oh yeah.
If they can't see you cast a spell, they can't counter it.
No, yeah, that's true. That's why they don't like sorcerers.
Wizards can pull that off too, you know.
I know.
Anyways, yeah. So we're not gonna be able to do much more except get set up and that because we only got like 10 minutes left.
Yep.
Also, everything's closed because it's now pretty much nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay, so now how do you know about the side entrance?
We talked to Gibby about it.
Gibby, who's that? What?
You thought that weird little homunculus goblin robot machine?
There was a. Wait.
Yeah, he snuck in here before.
Gibby.
He gets in through the
Yep.
The goblin with the metal arm. How is he here?
He showed us around and actually gave us a tidbit of information that was actually useful.
Yeah, he gave us a
Course he's
tour.
useful.
What the fuck?
How did you find? Where was he? Hold on.
He was back at the wizard chapter. We can go say hi.
How did I? Do you even know who you talked to?
No.
That's Gibby the Cannoneer himself. He killed the giant Lishan with a homemade catapult. No way, he's here. He's a living legend.
This is news to me. You know I'm not very historically inclined.
We absolutely
Maybe I
need to
should
meet
pay
him.
them.
The stories he could tell us, they would be incredible. And also, he's a master engineer with explosives. We might actually need that for the archives.
He didn't need explosives to get in.
Well, if we are intense, I believe we need to be prepared because if we get caught, we'll probably be sentenced for a long while. We gotta be, we may need to make them distracted if they find us out.
Yeah.
I suppose
Right.
we can talk
I
to
need-
Gibby first before we go on to things. We can head back to the wizard chapter if it's still open.
He nods, yeah.
Yep.
Hardly agreed.
Yeah, so
Make our way down that way.
you head to the wizard chapter. The doors are closed and the lights are off, so doesn't look like they're open anymore.
I'm gonna cast message and point through the doors for Gibby. And just say, hey Gibby, are you still inside here? We're out front, we need to talk. If it's okay.
Interesting.
So for message, you don't really need to see the person.
No, yeah, You
You
point
have to
your
know
finger
them.
toward a creature within range and whisper a message. Target and only the target hears the message and reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast it through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. I assume it is. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell. The spell doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners and through openings. So if there's like a window or anything, it just goes around.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say stone would apply, but yeah, if a window can get through
Door
it, then
is
for sure.
stone.
Yeah, doors in stone, and it's not 3 foot in width at all. So yeah, okay. So you don't hear a reply, but you do hear sort of like a distant, faint scampering of like little feet, and the window next to the double doors, the blinds, well, not blinds, the drapes, kind of like skirt open, and a head pops out, wrapped around the drapes. It's like, hello,
A friendly wave.
it's demon lady. Hello.
Hi, esteemed sir. You must be Gibby, the cannoneer, the master engineer.
Who that?
This is
My
a
name
friend.
is Al.
Oh,
I've heard of your exploits. I am very amazed by your proficiency. And he gives his a handshake,
he reaches out and his hand smacks into the wall, and he's like, ah.
Window there.
We can help you get outside if you want, sir.
oh, I get keys. What's that?
His head disappears. A minute passes. You hear like a clunk clunk from the door. Creaks open, and he kind of like shimmies out.
Hello, friends.
And then he goes and he slams the door really loudly. And then you hear muffled voices like, huh? What was that? Who's there?
Give me a slam door.
Time to run! And he starts skittering away.
I follow.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, Link, by the way, your mouse back. I mean, yay! You guys skirt around the corner. You see out the corner of your eye a head pop out. Kind of like look side to side, not see you guys. Yawn! And then poke his head back. It's like, must have been the wind. Slams the door.
Who's out there?
Meow, meow.
That's just a cat.
I'm just a cat too.
I'm a dog named Ralph.
I'm just a
But
dog.
yeah, Al is like pulling out all of his notes and like immediately going to be. Yeah, I've heard of great stories about your exploits in Erythel. If I may have a couple of questions regarding the wind, and their exploits, and he starts babbling stuff,
Yeah.
talking, asking questions.
He stares blankly at you the entire time you're babbling.
Yeah, like give you like I'm sorry. He's very excited.
He said a lot of word. Big word. Hard follow.
I agree.
Ooh, you want to do a tour? You come back for tour.
And he starts babbling about like he's like,
This over here, and this over here, and this over
I
here.
had some more precise questions for you.
Oh,
We need a tour of the sewer, specifically to that spot to get into the
Mystic
scriptorium.
Scriptarium.
tourist, sewer stinky. Why go sewer?
But
Can't
to
get in
in-
any other way.
Uh,
Yeah, you said that this is the only way into the Scriptarium. Do you know another way?
Just
mm,
She
no.
just waves her just wiggles her fingers. Not a wizard.
Ah, you know Wizzy. Okay.
I could
Well,
pass
I
for
am,
one, but
I'm not
enough.
welcome there.
I am one.
Yeah, he screwed up.
Yeah, you're all restricted.
One screwed up. Me, I can't. But we want you in there anyways, even just to look around.
Okay.
It's
Well,
kinda neat.
I take your sewer, but real dangerous. Dire crocodiles, bad news. Might want to, bring a weapon.
Oh, we will. Also, sir, one question. I've heard you're the master of things that go big explosion, right? Big boom.
Yeah.
I assume you have some at your part. We're willing to, employ them for safety
Oh,
measures.
oh
Don't
no.
hurt anybody.
Gibby was strict now. No give bomb to Gibby anymore.
Oh,
They call probation.
Okay, side note, I'd like to say this real quick, that Gibby sounds just like this GIF. That's why he's prohibited.
yeah. Yes, give me kaboom.
Okay.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah, no. They think big bomb problem. Too short fuse. I say 3 second, not short. They say no, too short.
Yes, we'll make sure that it is at least 20-second boom. They'll never accuse you.
3 second long. Kaboom now.
How about we try not to explode the city while we're in it?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
That's actually right. We're not that good with explosive. Well, we don't know how explosive that would be. Well, if it is compared to what you did to the Leshen, yeah, we should probably not do that.
What the shin?
I still have to compliment you on that one. Incredible job. Thank you very much for your service. And he bows.
He's like, Gibby like looks confused and he like does a slight bow too. He's like,
Uh-huh.
it's like several times.
No, my friend. You bow to no one. You deserve
Oh.
it.
Okay, we get to sewer. You bring sharp pointy weapons.
Yes, sir.
KK.
We'll try our best.
And then he like waddles to the nearest manhole cover, and with his metal arm, grabs it with one arm and then yeets it into the sky.
Okay, follow.
And he hops down.
Well, are we guys ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You know what? It's too late for hits now. Let's go.
The last, okay, so you guys hop in. The last person who gets in, you hear a distant clang and a cat screech as you head into the sewer. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Excellent.
Can't have a D&D campaign without going in the fucking sewers, can we?
Nope.
Impossible.